I'm Drew Ann of Readings by Drew Ann, and this is the meditation room and another meditation room moment. It's been a while since I've joined you guys here, so I'm really glad to have you back in the meditation room with me. I wanted to talk to you today about self-image. I do a lot of different things that I look at. This one is near and dear to my heart. There was a time when I was like, oh, don't take my picture. Oh, I don't want to be in the photo. I have years of family photos without me in them. About 6 years ago, I saw an article written by a woman who had said she had always hated the way she looked in photographs. And when she realized that she had no photographs of herself with her children, she decided to change the way she thought of herself. And she started stepping into the picture. I think that's the beauty of selfies, is we can get used to how we look. We can do all kinds of fun faces and pose and things like that. But it really made me think back then of how it was time to start getting in the picture. So gradually I became more comfortable. Thanks to cell phones and cellular devices and the ability to take a picture of yourself and like it or dislike it or discard it and not have to pay to get it developed, I've become a lot more comfortable with it. But it was a process for me. I was talking to a friend the other day and I said, well, why don't you do your stuff on video? You know, you're a great speaker. You've got a great personality. And she said, oh, I can't stand the way I look on video. So it brought back that whole self-image thing to me again as a topic I thought I'd visit with you just for a moment. And I'm going to do my best to be brief here, but I do want you to think about it. Kobe Kelly has a song out right now called Try. It basically says, do you like you? And so that's my question to you. Do you like you? If you can say yes off the back, of course I like me, then you don't have any problems. Either that or you're not being honest. But if you look at it and you go, do you like you? I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I like me? Try it. It is a much harder exercise than you can imagine. Getting in front of the camera to do videos was originally really difficult because I had to like me more than I thought I would. Recently, what I've realized is this is what you see every day. When we're out and we're at the bar talking or we're at Circle talking, whatever it is, this is what you see. I see you and you see me. You see, what I see isn't me. I see everybody else out of my own eyes and my own vision. So to become comfortable with how you see me, that's the challenge. That's actually the trick of it, is looking at the video, making a video of yourself and looking at it and going, okay. And instead of tearing it apart and going, oh, well, I talk with my hands a lot. Or, gee, you know, she makes some strange faces. What am I doing there? It makes you conscious of the you that you are putting out there in the world. The you that is you every day that everybody else sees. You see someone in your head. Everyone else sees what this camera sees. They see me from their perspective. So I challenge you to get your camera out, get your selfie stick, do whatever you got to do, and make a 3-minute video of yourself. I challenge you to ask yourself the question as you start the video. Do I like me? Pros and cons. Yes and no. And why? Believe me, that's a huge challenge. A really great way and a fun little tool for this is to go into your bathroom, go to your mirror, take a dry erase marker, take some lipstick, take something, makeup, eye crayons, pencils, something that'll wipe off. Don't use your Sharpie, come on. But maybe like a dry erase marker or something like that. They have glass markers now. And I want you to draw a big heart right in the middle, just like that, right in the middle. And every day, when you look at yourself in the mirror, I want you to center yourself in the middle of that big heart. And what that does is it teaches you to look at yourself in a big heart, big hearts of love, and it teaches you to love yourself. It's a really killer way to look at that. And every day you walk in and go, I love me. I love me. I love me in my big heart, in my big picture of myself on my mirror, of who I send out there and who I see every day. So as you walk through the universe today, I want you to be just a little kinder to yourself and a little kinder in your thoughts. A fun thing I saw online a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a couple of months ago, in France, they did this social experiment where they asked women to write down their self-talk, what they say to themselves in their head. And they asked them to be honest. Ladies, you know what we're saying in our heads. It didn't go well. So then they took these women and they took what they had said to themselves in their head and they gave it to 2 women actors. And they put these women in a room, like a cafe. They had these other women walk up. And the 2 actors sat behind the women who had written down their self-talk and talked to each other and about themselves out loud with the self-talk. To say the 2 women who had written this down were appalled at the way it sounded and what they thought, because they were like, oh my God, that's what I wrote, that's what. The whole thing was done in French with subtitles, so look it up. But it was a brilliant way. You wouldn't say what you say inside your head out loud to someone else, and if you heard someone else say it, you'd be appalled. So come on. Get your heart up. Make your little hearts. Get your love on. And send it to yourself. Because once you're loving yourself, you're loving the you that you're putting out there in the world that everybody else sees all the time. Then you're really working on self-improvement. You're improving your lives and you're improving our world. Let's start here in our own heart with ourselves, and then we can make the world a better place. I hope this helps you along the way. Thanks so much for joining me and for watching. You can hit me up on YouTube. You're probably here. I have a webpage, www.drewannwelch.com, and my Facebook page is Readings by Drew Ann. It'll all be in the credits. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Bye.